Morning children. Today let us discuss case study questions, surface areas and volumes. During a summer time, due to a drought in a village, a contractor was given a work of digging a well of diameter 4 meter and 21 meter deep. He was also being told to spread evenly the earth taken out around the well to form an embankment in the shape of a circular ring of width 3 meter. Please help the contractor to answer the following questions. First question, find the volume of the earth taken out of the well. Here, well is in the shape of a cylinder we know. Here two things are given to us. Well's diameter is given as 4 meter. Therefore, we'll be knowing the radius of the well. And height or depth is 21 meter. And earth taken out is evenly spread out all around it in the form of embankment in the shape of a circular ring of width 3 meter. So this is the embankment shape. Here we have a well. Outside we have an embankment. It is circular in shape having width 3 meter. This is the width of the embankment 3 meter. And diameter of well is given to us as 4 meter. Therefore, radius is 2 meter. Radius 2 meter. Then it is having a width of the embankment 3 meter. So, outer ring will be having 5 meter radius. 2 meter plus 3 meter width. 5 meter will be the radius of the outer ring. So, inner circle will be having radius 2 meter. These are the idea we have, and we have to find out the volume of the earth taken out of the well. Here we know volume of earth taken out of the well is used to make the embankment. This embankment is a circular ring outside. So this volume of cylindrical well that is used for making embankment. So volume of earth taken out is equal to volume of the cylinder itself we have to say. Do you remember the formula? Volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h. Pi into radius square. Radius we know it is 2 meter. So 2 square into height or depth of the well that is given as 21 meter. So radius is given as 2 meter. Height of the height or depth of the well is 21 meter. So pi r square h we have to find out, that is the volume of earth used for the embankment. Let us do that. Volume of earth taken out of the well. Volume of earth taken out of the well. We use the formula pi r square h because well is considered as cylindrical. So pi r square h, you can substitute the value 22 by 7 into radius as 2 square. 2 square is 2 into 2. Height is 21. Here you can cancel 1 time. Here it is 3 time. 22 into, here we have 3 2 is 12. 3 2 6, 6 2 is 12. 22 into 12. Just multiply, you will be getting it as 264. Unit is square meter. So let us check the answer, 264 square meter. So option B is correct. Option B is correct. Now we have to move on to second question. See the second question. Find the radius of outer ring. Here we have two rings, inner one as well as the outer ring. Radius of the outer ring, inner it is 2 plus width we have to consider 2 plus 3. So outer ring width will be 5. So where it is? It is option C. For second question, we have to write as radius of outer ring equal to option C, 5 meter. We move on to question number 3. Okay, third question. Find the area of the ring. How to get the area of the ring? First we have to find out what is the area of the outer one, that is a complete, minus area of the inner. So that will be the ring. So how to do that? First we have outer circle. This area we have to find out. Then we have to find out the area of the inner circle. Then we should subtract. We know for outer circle, radius will be, here it is 2 and here it is 3. Radius is 2 here for the inner circle plus width is 3. So totally here we have to consider as 5 meter. 5 meter is the radius of the outer ring. Now radius of the inner ring will be 2 meter. First we have to find out the complete area of outer ring, outer circle, that is complete circle. So let us have capital R as 5 meter. That is the complete circle is having, that is our well with the embankment. Well with embankment, the radius is 5 meter. Let it be capital R, and small r is inner circle's radius, that is equal to 2 meter. Therefore area of the ring means it is this shaded area. This is the area of the ring. How do we get that? We have to find out the area of the complete one using r is equal to 5. Then subtract area of the inner circle with the r equal to 2. Therefore, circle's area we know it is pi r square with the capital R for the big one. From that we are subtracting smaller area of the circle itself using pi r square, small r. That is, here pi is common. We have r square minus r square in the bracket. Now let us substitute the values. When we substitute, what do we get? Okay, we will substitute 22 by 7 into r we have seen 5 square minus small r 2 square. That is 22 by 7 into 5 square is 25 minus 2 square 4. That's equal to 22 by 7 into, isn't it 21? 25 minus 4 is 21. Cancel one time. Here it is 3 times. So what do we get? 22 into 3 is 66. Area comes in meter square or square meter. So let us check the option. Question number 3. Question number 3 option D. It is 66 meter square. So option D, we have 66 meter square. Now let us move on to question number 4. Now see question number 4. Find the height of the embankment. Find height of the embankment. Options are 4 meter, 5 meter, 3 meter, 7 meter. So how to get the height of the embankment? Here we have found out area. Okay, for finding the height, we know volume of the mud taken out is pi r square h. That value already we have found out. Volume of earth taken out equal to volume of embankment. Okay. Volume of earth taken out equal to volume of the embankment. So volume of earth taken out already we found out in the first question. We got it as 264 meter cube. That is equal to volume of the embankment. So for this embankment also, top face we will see as a ring and having a particular height. So area of this ring into height. Usually volume is having the formula volume is equal to base area into height. Base area into height. For the embankment we have to consider the base area. Base area means area of the ring. Area of the ring already we know the formula. It is pi into r square minus r square into height. This is the volume of embankment. Volume of embankment is base area into height. Base area is circular area. It is a ring structure. Therefore, it is pi r square minus r square into h. So, already we know what is. We will substitute here pi into r square minus r square into h. So, we have the value 264 is equal to. Here already we have found out what is pi r square minus pi r square. Or area of the ring we found out, that is equal to 66 meter square. This is area of the ring into height. Okay, again we don't want to substitute pi into r square minus r square, that is area of the ring we found out into height, base area into height. Base area it is 66 into height. Now 66 we have to transfer to the other side. 264 divided by 66 itself, that is equal to h. So how many times it is? Let us see, cancel it, get it. I think 4 times. Cancel, you will be getting it as 4 times. By 2 as you like, you can cancel. You will be getting it as h is equal to 4 meter. That is your option A, 4 meter. Okay, now we will see question number 5. See question number 5. If the width of the embankment is 2 meter, find the height of the embankment. In these questions 1, 2, 3 and 4, we have considered width as 3 meter. Now they are saying if the width of the embankment is 2 meter only, find the height of the embankment. What are the changes to be made? Then height of the embankment, using the same formula we are going to do. That is, volume of the earth taken out is pi r square h. That we know already. It's equal to 264. That's equal to volume of embankment as base area into height. There the base area will be changed. That is the difference here we have. So let us do that. Volume of embankment. That is, volume of the earth taken out we know. Again we don't want to write, it is a 1 mark question. We know that volume of earth taken out is 264. That's equal to base area into height. This base area 66 we cannot consider because r is different here. So let us substitute in the formula pi into r square minus r square into height. That is, I hope you understood. This capital R will be the total radius we have to say now. Here in this figure you have seen. Here it was 3. Thickness was 3 and this was 2. That is why we took it as 5. Now what happens is the thickness is given as 2 only, and again radius is also 2. 2 plus 2 comes as 4. R is equal to 4. Capital R is considered as 4 now. Capital R is 4. That is 2 plus 2 it is. Now small r, radius of the well is 2 meter. So this is how we have to substitute. 22 by 7 into 4 square minus 2 square into h. That's equal to 264. So let us simplify this. 22 by 7 into 4 square. 4 4s are 16 minus 2 square 4 into h we have 22 by 7 into 16 minus 4. It's 12 into h equal to 264. Transfer to the other side. What do we get? 264 into 7. By 7 become into 7, divide by. Both comes in the numerator. That comes in the denominator on the other side. 22 into 12. That is our h. Now we can cancel easily. How many times? By 11 we can cancel. 11 2 times. Here 11 2 times again. Remainder 44. 11 4. Okay. Now you can see 2 into 12 is 24. Here also we have 24. So 24 and 24 getting cancelled. H is equal to 7 meter. Which is your option? Fifth question. Option B is correct. Option B, 7 meter. We'll discuss the second question under case study, surface areas and volumes. See the second question. One day a boy going home from school saw a carpenter working on wood. He found that he is carving out a cone of same height and same diameter from the cylinder. We can see the figure. There is a cylinder. A cone is carved out. Cylinder as well as the cone both are having height 2.4 meter and its radius is also given. Base radius is 0.7. Both are having same radius and also height. Base radius is 0.7 centimeter. While watching it, some questions came to his mind. Help him to answer the question. So questions are very simple. We'll go through. First question. State which of the following statement is correct or true. Which of the following statement is true? You can watch the figure once more. We have height of the cone as well as of cylinder 2.4 centimeter. And its radius is from the center to the end, it is 0.7 centimeter. Which of the statement is true? Volume of remaining solid will decrease. That is, we are taking it out, carving it out. Cone shape is taken out. So you can imagine what will be the remaining portion. And remaining portion will be a cylindrical one having a conical depression here. So actually we will be knowing volume will remain, volume of the remaining will be less than that of the original volume. Original volume means it is the complete volume of the cylinder. After removal of this cone, volume of the remaining part will decrease. That's a sure point. Actually, this is correct. Let us move on to second, third, fourth also. Height of the remaining solid will increase. Not at all. Height of the remaining solid will be the same. This height will remain the same. Volume of the remaining solid will increase. How can it be? Volume is taken out. Therefore, volume of the remaining will not increase. Radius of the remaining solid will increase. Radius of the remaining solid is this one. Radius also will remain same. Therefore, there is no change. So, first answer is correct. Option A is correct. You have to mark option A. Volume of remaining solid will decrease because we are removing a part. A conical part is taken out. That much volume is taken out. Therefore, the remaining portion's volume is getting reduced. Therefore, option A is correct. That is A, volume of remaining solid will decrease. This is the answer. Okay. Now comes the second one. Second question. What is the slant height of conical cavities of form? What is the slant height of conical cavities of form? So after removal of this conical portion, we have a conical cavity. A depression is seen here. What is the slant height of that? This is called slant height. You can watch it. So how do we get that? How to find out slant height for a cone? So let us mark it as L. L is called the slant height. Here, this will be the height 2.4 and this will be the radius 0.7. So radius and height we know. So what is the formula connecting radius, height and slant height? Isn't it L square is equal to R square plus H square? We are going to use the formula. For a cone, we have to consider the radius, height and slant height, and it forms a right angle shape. Therefore, by Pythagoras theorem, we are using this formula. L square is equal to R square plus H square. That is what we are going to substitute for the question number 2. That is Question number 2. L square is equal to h square plus r square. We know the height. It is 2.4. Its whole square plus radius is 0.7. Its whole square. 24 square is 576. Everybody knows. Double decimal will come. So 5.76. 7 sevens are 49. 0.7 into 0.7 is double decimal 0.49. Its total will be 5.76 plus 0.49. When we add, we'll be getting it as 6.25. After decimal, you have to add this to 6.25. Isn't it? 25 square as 625. Therefore, 2.5 whole square is 6.25. L square is equal to 2.5 whole square. Therefore, L is equal to 2.5 centimeter. Here it is option A. Option A, you can say 2.5 centimeter. So you write the answer option A. 2.5 centimeter. Now let us move on to question number 3. The curved surface area of the cavity so formed is. Curved surface area of the cavity. Cavity is in the shape of a cone. The inner part after removal of the cone. Cone is taken out, so that cavity is conical shape. What is a CSA? CSA of the cone we have to find out. What is CSA of cone formula? CSA of cone is equal to pi RL. So values are available. We have to just substitute 22/7 into radius we have 0.7 and length slant height we have found out it is 2.5. So this is equal to 7 and 0.7 we can cancel 0.1 time. 0.1 time 7 is 0.7. 1 times 7 is 7. So we have to multiply 22 into 0.1. 22 into 0.1 is 2.2 into 2.5. Multiply both the numbers. You are getting the answer 5.5 cm square. Check your option, children. It is option C. Option C is correct. Very simple questions. Only you have to know the formula correctly. Now comes question number 4. You have to find out the external curved surface area of the cylinder. External curved surface area of cylinder. Inner part we don't want to worry. Only the outer part of the cylinder. That is CSA of the cylinder. What is CSA of the cylinder formula? Is it 2 pi RH? So we have to substitute the value. Radius and height, it is the same as it is given. So outer CSA or external CSA. External CSA is equal to 2 pi RH. That's equal to 2 into 22/7 into radius 0.7 into height it is 2.4. Again 7 one time. Here it is 7. 0.1 time. Let us multiply 2 into 22 44. 44 into 0.1 is 4.4 into 2.4. Multiply, you will get the answer 10.56 cm square. Do the multiplication in the working column very neatly. Therefore, you have to check the option. Check the option. Option B is correct. Let us see the last question. 5th one. State which of the following statement is true. So we have to understand what happened here. We have a cylinder and conical portion is taken out. The remaining is having a depression, conical depression, and the outer face as it is a cylinder. Let us see the question. Surface area of remaining solid will increase. surface area of remaining solid will decrease. Volume of remaining solid will increase. Cannot be said. So everybody knows this is the shape. After removal of this, you are getting this shape. Okay. Here our question is surface area of remaining solid will increase. Surface area of remaining solid means for this cylinder the base area we have to find out. Then CSA of the cylinder we have to find out. And also this portion is open area. That is pi RL we have to find out, CSA. Then only it comes as the total surface area of the remaining solid. So what all things will come? Pi RL will come. Then CSA 2 pi RH will come. Plus base area pi R square will come. Whereas in the original case, this depression is not there. It is just a cylinder. Therefore, it is having CSA as well as both the base area. Here we can understand that since this depression is there, its area increases. Here volume actually decreases, but open space or the area increases. So the first option is correct. Option A, surface area of remaining solid will increase. Here you don't want to find out. No need of checking it. By common sense, we can understand that surface area of the remaining solid will be more than that of surface area of the complete cylinder. I hope you understood. Stay safe. Bye.